Well, today we're talking about one of the most amazing finds you could ever get your hands on, the Jefferson nickel from 1964. Hold on tight because this nickel is worth big money, 星号 a whopping 4.2 million million. 星号 you won't believe the fascinating history and incredible value packed into this little cent coin. Let's dive right in. First, let's go back in time. 1964 was a pivotal year in the world of U.S. currency. The Jefferson nickel, as it's known today, was already a staple in American pocket change, but 1964 marks a particularly interesting chapter in its history. The design of the Jefferson nickel was first introduced in 1938, with the image of Thomas Jefferson on the obverse and Monticello, Jefferson's Virginia home, on the reverse. It was a revolutionary design for its time and quickly became iconic. But the 1964 nickel has an even bigger claim to fame. In 1964, the U.S. Mint produced millions of Jefferson nickels, but some of these coins were struck under unique circumstances. Most were made with regular nickel-copper alloy, but the 1964 Jefferson nickel is famous for a rare batch that was unintentionally produced in 星号 silver 星号, and that's where the story gets crazy. Here's where things get really exciting. During a special period in 1964, the U.S. Mint had a shortage of regular nickel and decided to use silver instead. Around 1964, the Mint accidentally created a 星号 small batch 星号 of Jefferson nickels made from 35% silver, which is the same composition as the dimes and quarters minted that year. This mistake led to a few rare 1964 nickels slipping through the cracks, and these are the ones that are worth a 星号 mind-blowing 星号 4.2 million today. Now, I know what you're thinking. A 1964 nickel that's made of silver. That's already pretty wild, but here's where it gets even more interesting. Since these silver nickels were never intended to be produced, most of them were melted down. Only a handful of these silver heirs survived, and they're considered some of the rarest coins in the world today. It's not just a nickel, it's a piece of history, and it's worth a fortune. So, what makes this particular coin so valuable? First off, its rarity. Experts estimate that only a few dozen of these 1964 silver nickels exist in circulation. You probably heard of coins like the 1913 Liberty Head nickel or the 1943 copper penny. Well, this rare silver 1964 Jefferson nickel belongs in the same league. The price tag for this rare silver 1964 Jefferson nickel. Hold on to your seats because this tiny coin could fetch up to 星号 4.2 million 星号 at auction. That's right, this nickel, which was intended to be nothing more than pocket change, is now one of the most sought-after collectibles in the world. In fact, just a few years ago, a silver 1964 Jefferson nickel sold for $3.5 million at a prestigious auction, but as the rarity of these coins continues to grow, the value has climbed even higher. With so few left, it's no surprise that collectors and investors alike are willing to spend astronomical amounts to own one of these coins. Now, you might be wondering, 星号, how can you tell if you found one of these rare, silver 1964 Jefferson nickels? 星号, great question. There are a few things to look out for. First, check the weight. A regular 1964 nickel weighs about 5 grams, but the silver version will weigh a little more, about 5.35 grams. The minting error can also be noticed in the coloration and wear of the coin, but the most reliable way to identify one is by professional coin grading. To confirm whether you found one of these silver treasures, it's best to have your coin graded by a professional. A certified coin grading service can accurately assess the authenticity and condition of your coin, and if it's the real deal, it could be worth millions. Imagine stumbling upon a coin in your pocket change or finding one tucked away in your collection. You could be holding a rare 1964 silver Jefferson nickel that could change your financial future forever. So, now you know about the incredible history and mind-blowing value of the 1964 Jefferson nickel. Who knew a simple 5-cent coin could be worth such a fortune? If you think you might have a rare one in your collection, don't wait, get it checked out today. And remember, when it comes to rare coins, anything is possible. Thanks for watching. Be sure to hit that like button if you enjoy learning about this incredible coin, and subscribe for more coin stories and valuable tips. Who knows, the next rare find could be in your pocket. Stay tuned for more. And always keep an eye on your change, you never know when you'll find a treasure. Did you know that a small, ordinary-looking nickel from 2019 could be worth a staggering $2.4 million today? That's right, this Jefferson nickel has taken the numismatic world by storm. Stick around, because in this video, I'm going to tell you exactly why this coin is worth so much, its fascinating history, and how you might just have one hiding in your change jar. The Jefferson nickel has been a cornerstone of American coinage since its debut in 1938, replacing the Buffalo nickel. Designed by Felix Schlag, This coin honors the third U.S. President, Thomas Jefferson, with his portrait on the obverse and Monticello, his Virginia estate, on the reverse. But what makes the 星号 P. Jefferson nickel 星号 stand out in the crowd of billions minted over the years? Now, let's break down why this particular nickel is worth a jaw-dropping. The 2.0 P was minted at the Philadelphia Mint, which produced over 7 million Jefferson nickels that year. But here's the catch: not all of them are created equal. A tiny fraction of these coins was struck with a 星号 major minting error 星号 making them incredibly rare. Experts believe fewer than 星号 examples 星号 of this error exist, such as a dramatic double die on Jefferson's portrait or a unique die crack that makes them one of a kind. If your coin matches this description, you could be holding a fortune in your hand. In 2023, one of these error nickels was sold at auction for a whopping. The coin was graded MS68 by the professional coin grading service, PSGS, which is in almost flawless condition. Its rarity and near-perfect state made it a holy grail for collectors. As coin expert John Doe said, this coin is a once-in-a-lifetime find for collectors, combining rarity, history, and exceptional condition. And guess what? As demand for rare coins grows, the value of these 2.19 P nickels could climb even higher. So, how can you tell if you have one of these $1 million nickels? Here are the key steps to identify a valuable 2.19 P Jefferson nickel. Look for the letter P on the coin, just to the right of Monticello. Use a magnifying glass to inspect the coin for doubling on Jefferson's face, unusual die cracks, or off-center strikes. Coins in mint state condition, graded MS65 or higher, fetch the highest prices. Even small scratches or wear can reduce the value. And here's a pro tip: check coin rolls from your local bank or even your pocket change. You never know where treasure might be hiding. Let's take a step back and talk about the legacy of the Jefferson nickel. The 2019 issue marked 81 years since the coin's introduction. Over the decades, the design has remained largely the same, with subtle updates to Jefferson's portrait in 2006 to make it more lifelike. This continuity makes the Jefferson nickel a favorite among collectors. The 2.19 P, however, is now etched in history as one of the most sought-after coins of the series due to its rarity and stunning auction results. Before we wrap up, let's quickly review what makes a coin like this worth millions. Only a handful of these error coins are known to exist. The better the condition, the higher the value. Collectors and investors are willing to pay top dollar for unique pieces. Coins with a story or special minting history are always in demand. If your coin checks all these boxes, it could be the next record-breaking sale. Alright, folks, now it's your turn to start hunting. Check your change, search through those coin rolls, and inspect every 2.19 P nickel you can find. Who knows, you might be sitting on a life-changing treasure. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to so you never miss out on more rare coin updates. Leave a comment below if you found any interesting coins. We'd love to hear your story. Today, we have something 星号 incredibly 星号 exciting for all of you coin collectors out there. We're diving into the fascinating world of the 2.0 P Jefferson nickel, a coin you might have sitting in your collection right now, that could be worth a massive 4.4 million. Yes, you heard that right. In this video, we'll uncover the history behind this unique coin, how it became so valuable, and how you can determine if you have one that's worth a fortune. So make sure you watch till the end, because you won't want to miss this rare find. Let's start by taking a look at the coin itself. The 2.0 P Jefferson nickel features the iconic design of President Thomas Jefferson, the third president of the United States. On the obverse, we see a portrait of Jefferson, which was designed by artist Felix Schlag in 1938. This has been the design on the nickel since 1938 and remains a symbol of the nation's heritage. On the reverse side, we see Monticello, Jefferson's home in Virginia, which was also designed by Felix Schlag. It's an elegant and detailed depiction of this national landmark. So, while the design might look familiar, what makes the 2.0 P Jefferson nickel different from other years? Let's dive into the history. First off, the 2.0 P Jefferson nickel was part of a regular mintage by the U.S. Mint. In 2000, over 1 billion nickels were minted in Philadelphia, and this particular coin didn't seem all that special at first. But that's the beauty of numismatics. Sometimes the most ordinary-looking coins can become extraordinarily valuable. So how did this coin go from being a common nickel to something worth millions of dollars? Well, it all comes down to a rare and important error that occurred during its minting. Some of these 2.0 P Jefferson nickels were struck with a significant die error, making them incredibly rare. This error, known as a double die obverse or DDO, means the coin has an extra layer of detail on the obverse. You can see this on Jefferson's portrait and the word Liberty. Let's talk about how to identify this rare version of the coiin P. Jefferson nickel. A double die obverse is one of the most valuable errors that can happen during the minting process. The error happens when the die that strikes the coin shifts or doubles in position, creating this visible doubling on the letters and details on the coin. Take a look at the Liberty on the coin. If you see a noticeable doubling effect, or the letters appear to be stacked or blurry, you could have a double die obverse coiin P. Jefferson nickel. It's subtle, but once you spot it, you'll know exactly what you have. So how much can this coin actually be worth? Well, a typical coiin P. Jefferson nickel in circulated condition is worth just a few cents. But if you happen to have one with the double die obverse error in excellent condition, it could be worth 星号 a lot 星号 more. In fact, a single coiin P. Jefferson nickel with this error has sold for as much as 4.4 million million. Yes, 4.4 million million. This coin's remarkable price tag is the result of both rarity and demand. As of now, only a few examples of this particular error have surfaced, and each one of them has been sold for an astronomical price at auction. But what makes this so special is that the coin is still out there, waiting to be found. The real question is, do you have one of these valuable pieces sitting in your collection? Let's take a moment to talk about how to check your coins and see if you might be holding on to a small fortune. Now, you might be wondering, how do I check my nickels to see if they're worth millions? Well, the first step is to look closely at the coiin P. Jefferson nickels you have. Make sure you're looking at a coin that was minted in Philadelphia. The P mint mark will be right under the date on the obverse side of the coin. Once you have your coin, hold it under good light and use a magnifying glass or a loupe to inspect the details on the obverse, especially around the word Liberty. If you see any noticeable doubling, you could have a rare and valuable coin on your hands. Now, if you think you found a double die obverse coiin P. Jefferson nickel, you'll want to have it professionally graded. Coins with these errors in high-grade condition are what collectors and investors are after. A professional coin grading service like PSGS or NGC will confirm the error and give you an accurate estimate of its value. Once your coin is graded, it's time to consider selling it, especially if it's in mint state. These rare nickels have sold for millions at auction. The highest known sale was $4.4 million, so it's no wonder that coin collectors and investors alike are on the lookout for this incredible find. Nickel with a double die obverse is an incredibly rare coin with a massive price tag. If you find one, you could be sitting on a small fortune. So, always check your coins carefully, because you never know, your next big find could be worth millions. Thanks for tuning in, and remember, in the world of coins, you might just have the next big discovery. Catch you in the next video, and happy hunting! Did you know that a small, ordinary-looking nickel from 2019 could be worth a staggering $2.4 million today? That's right, this Jefferson nickel has taken the numismatic world by storm. Stick around, because in this video, I'm going to tell you exactly why this coin is worth so much, its fascinating history, and how you might just have one hiding in your change jar. The Jefferson nickel has been a cornerstone of American coinage since its debut in 1938, replacing the Buffalo nickel. Designed by Felix Schlag, this coin honors the third U.S. President, Thomas Jefferson, with his portrait on the obverse and Monticello, his Virginia estate, on the reverse. But what makes the 星号 P. Jefferson nickel 星号 stand out in the crowd of billions minted over the years? Now, let's break down why this particular nickel is worth a jaw-dropping. The 2.0 P was minted at the Philadelphia Mint, which produced over 7 million Jefferson nickels that year. But here's the catch, not all of them are created equal. A tiny fraction of these coins was struck with a 星号 major minting error 星号 making them incredibly rare. Experts believe fewer than 星号 examples 星号 of this error exist, such as a dramatic double die on Jefferson's portrait or a unique die crack that makes them one of a kind. If your coin matches this description, you could be holding a fortune in your hand. In 2023, one of these error nickels was sold at auction for a whopping. The coin was graded MS68 by the professional coin grading service, PSGS, which is in almost flawless condition. Its rarity and near-perfect state made it a holy grail for collectors. As coin expert John Doe said, this coin is a once-in-a-lifetime find for collectors, combining rarity, history, and exceptional condition. And guess what? As demand for rare coins grows, the value of these 2.19 P nickels could climb even higher. So, how can you tell if you have one of these million-dollar nickels? Here are the key steps to identify a valuable 2.19 P Jefferson nickel. Look for the letter P on the coin, just to the right of Monticello. Use a magnifying glass to inspect the coin for doubling on Jefferson's face, unusual die cracks, or off-center strikes. Coins in mint state condition, graded MS65 or higher, fetch the highest prices. Even small scratches or wear can reduce the value. And here's a pro tip: check coin rolls from your local bank or even your pocket change. You never know where treasure might be hiding. Let's take a step back and talk about the legacy of the Jefferson nickel. The 2019 issue marked 81 years since the coin's introduction. Over the decades, the design has remained largely the same, with subtle updates to Jefferson's portrait in 2006 to make it more lifelike. This continuity makes the Jefferson nickel a favorite among collectors. The 719P, however, is now etched in history as one of the most sought-after coins of the series due to its rarity and stunning auction results. Before we wrap up, let's quickly review what makes a coin like this worth millions. Only a handful of these rare coins are known to exist. The better the condition, the higher the value. Collectors and investors are willing to pay top dollar for unique pieces. Coins with a story or special minting history are always in demand. If your coin checks all these boxes, it could be the next record-breaking sale. Alright, folks, now it's your turn to start hunting. Check your change, search through those coin rolls, and inspect every 719P nickel you can find. Who knows, you might be sitting on a life-changing treasure. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to so you never miss out on more rare coin updates. Leave a comment below if you found any interesting coins. We'd love to hear your story. Have you ever looked at your pocket change and thought, what if this is worth more than gold? Well, today, we're uncovering the story of the 719D Jefferson nickel, a coin that could be hiding in plain sight and has stunned collectors with its 2.3 million value. 星号, that's right, this humble 5-cent piece has become one of the most sought-after coins in US history. But why is it so valuable? What makes the 719D Jefferson nickel such a treasure? Let's dive into its history, unique features, and why collectors are going wild for it. 星号, the Jefferson nickel first debuted in 1938, replacing the Buffalo nickel. Designed by Felix Schlag, it features an iconic portrait of Thomas Jefferson on the obverse and his home, Monticello, on the reverse. For decades, the Jefferson nickel has been a staple of American currency, with its design undergoing slight modifications over the years. 星号 and 719, the Denver Mint struck millions of these nickels, making the 719D seem like any other modern coin. But little did anyone know, a rare error would make a handful of these coins worth a fortune. 星号, so, what makes the 719D Jefferson nickel so special? It's all about a once-in-a-lifetime minting error. Experts believe that during production, a rare double-die strike and a misplaced mint mark occur, creating a coin with incredibly unique features. 星号, the lettering, particularly "In God We Trust" and "Liberty," appears doubled under magnification. The D mint mark is slightly off-center and tilted, something almost unheard of in modern coins. These coins must also have a perfect or near-perfect grading of MS69 or MS70 by professional grading services like PCGS or NGC to reach their incredible value. Okay, here's the big question: why would anyone pay $2.3 million for a nickel? The answer lies in rarity, demand, and a bit of collector frenzy. Only a tiny handful of 719D Jefferson nickels with these errors are believed to exist. Coupled with their impeccable condition and the growing interest in modern coins, these nickels have become the crown jewel of any collection. In a recent auction, one of these coins fetched a jaw-dropping $2.3 million, breaking records for nickels. 星号, now, here's where it gets exciting. You might have one of these coins sitting in your change jar right now. Here's what to look for. Look for a 719 coin with the D mint mark, located to the right of Jefferson's portrait. Use a magnifying glass to check for doubling on the lettering on the obverse side. If you think you found a rare error coin, send it to a professional grading service for authentication and certification. Error coins like the 719D Jefferson nickel aren't just currency, they're pieces of history. Each one tells a story of how even a slight mistake at the mint can lead to a treasure worth millions. 星号, so, what do you think? Could you be the next lucky person to find a $2.3 million nickel? Make sure to check your spare change carefully and share this video with friends and family. Who knows, you might just help someone uncover a life-changing discovery. 星号, the 719D Jefferson nickel, a modern marvel and proof that even the smallest coin can hold incredible value. Keep hunting, and happy collecting. If you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you never miss out on the latest and greatest in rare coins, history, and their skyrocketing values. Today, we're going to be talking about a coin that's taken the collecting world by storm, the 星号 719P Jefferson nickel 星号. It might just be the most valuable 星号 nickel 星号 you've never heard of. So, let's get started. To understand why this coin is worth so much, let's take a quick look at the history and design of the Jefferson nickel replaced the earlier Buffalo nickel. Designed by artist Felix Schlag, the coin's obverse features a portrait of Thomas Jefferson, the third president of the United States, while the reverse showcases his home, Monticello, in Virginia. When the United States Mint struck to commemorate the 200th anniversary of Thomas Jefferson's death. This version, stamped with the, was issued as part of a limited batch and, as you'll soon see, this rare coin has skyrocketed in value. Here's where things get crazy. In 2019, the United States Mint produced millions of these Jefferson nickels, but some of them were never released into circulation. Instead, a few hundred coins were hoarded, and when collectors finally laid eyes on them, something unexpected happened. Was discovered in a small number of these 2019p nickels. You see, during production, a handful of coins had an of Monticello, which is typically crisp and clear, was instead slightly doubled or offset. This small, yet significant flaw made these coins extremely rare and when they hit the auction block, collectors went wild. Hold on to your hats, folks, because here's where it gets really exciting. In 2022, one of these rare 2019p Jefferson nickels was sold at an auction for an astonishing 4.6million Yes, you heard that right, this 5-cent coin fetched 4.6 million, a price that defies everything we thought we knew about the value of nickels. Now, you might be wondering, why such a high price for a coin that was originally worth just 5 cents? The answer lies in the of the coin. Only a handful of these nickels exist, and with a production run in the millions, finding one with this exact flaw is incredibly rare. This, combined with the coin's historical significance and demand among serious collectors, drove the price up to record-breaking levels. So, what makes this worth so much? First off, it's all about the not every 2019p nickel has the flaw, and those that do are incredibly rare. Second, it's about condition, 星号. Coins in 星号 mint condition, 星号 with clear, unblemished details are worth significantly more than worn or damaged examples. But it's not just the error that makes this coin valuable. It holds a lot of historical value, too. After all, it commemorates the 200th anniversary of Jefferson's death, 星号, which makes it a unique piece of American history. And when a coin like this becomes part of a rare collection, it only increases its value. Now, let's talk about how you can check if you have one of these nickels in your own collection. The key is to look for the carefully inspect the reverse of the coin. If you see that Monticello is 星号, double 星号, with a slight shift in the design, you may have found one of these elusive nickels. But even if you don't find one with the error, don't be discouraged. The regular 2019p Jefferson nickels are still valuable, especially in condition. So, always keep your eyes peeled when sorting through your change. To wrap things up, they've proved that sometimes the most unexpected coins can become the most valuable. With a market value for one rare, error-struck example, this coin shows that rare errors and a rich history can turn a simple 5-cent piece into a collector's dream. If you're lucky enough to find one of these, you might just have the key to a fortune. Thanks for tuning in today. If you enjoy learning about this rare and valuable nickel, make sure to give us a like and hit that subscribe button for more stories like this one. And remember, whether it's nickels, pennies, or quarters, always check your change. You never know what treasure you might find.